Hi Caspar, on the 23rd of January 2018. Got a red Burgundy in my glass, 2006, Beaune Premier Cru Les Vignes Franches from the Château de Chorey-lès-Beaune. An estate sadly no longer operative, really. In fact, the last time I went there was about a week before Benoit Germain, the winemaker and scion of the family that owned the chateau, tragically died, and so no more of this wine. I believe the vineyards have all been sold off. Slightly poignant moment really, opening this wine, which I tasted in the cellar with Benoit. Let's give it a go. Vignes Franches, I believe the name derives from the fact that the vineyards didn't attract tax, so the Vignes Franches somehow means free of tax. Anyway, there we are. Still a lovely mid-deep ruby red colour. The nose has changed radically since I opened it. Actually, when I first opened it, big whack of beautiful pure cherry fruit, and actually what's happened with a bit of air is what's come out is this beautiful sort of beetrooty, almost rooty earthiness. Lots of spice as well. It's got a real sort of licorice style nose, and actually the red fruit that I noted when I opened it has really commuted to something altogether darker and more complex. It's fascinating, slightly creamy, touch smoky, not smoky so much as sort of an note of lovely clean embers and red wild plum fruit and darker notes as well. It's an absolutely delicious thing to smell, and actually when you put your nose in it you think this couldn't be really anything but Burgundy. You know, Pinot Noir from elsewhere just don't taste like that, don't smell like that rather, but no matter how mature it is, it's a joy, a thing of life and death. You know, it's fruit and decay. It's sort of that yin and yang thing that truffles have as well, which I think is why truffles are so appealing. The smell of rot along with the smell of sort of vibrant growth, and it's something that Burgundy, when it's good, has, and I think that's why we fixate on it, perhaps one of the reasons at least. Almost a slightly menthol note to it. It's a thing full of life. Let's have a sip. You know, when I first opened it, you know, again the palate has changed radically since when I uncorked it. When it was first opened, it just gave this sort of puff of quite light, very attractive, pure fruit that has changed completely. The structure has really come out of the wine and starts from very near the front of the palate. Now the fruit concentration that's there is loaded all the way through with these fresh, slightly sort of chalkily flavoured, stony, fine tannins that suggest this really needs a bit of food to be at its best. But great length, great freshness, great vivacity. It's a wine of energy and sort of presence, and you know, and that's still going on now. A sort of menthol again on the palate, but it's allied to this sort of dark, slightly dangerous fruit. A distinct earthiness about it. Distinct earthiness. It's yeah, it's resolved. It's Extraordinary how it's changed actually, really, since I pulled the cork out. Long and quite burly, you know. It's got quite a lot of chunky tannins in there. A fresh thing. Crikey. Well, I think that's you know, a great testament to Benoit's skill. I liked his wines. I liked him. I thought he was a very nice man. Yeah, rue his passing really. But there we are. Proper Burgundy, and really, I don't think we sold this, you know, on the 06 Burgundy offer, and I don't think we charged a lot for it. But I hope some of our clients still have a bit of stock. I don't think this is going anywhere. I've got to say, I don't think there's any particular hurry to drink up aged 11 and a bit. Super. Proper Burgundy. There we are, 2006 Beaune, Premier Cru Les Vignes Franches from Domaine de Château de Chorey-lès-Beaune. Yeah, good thing, really good thing.